Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Well, last time you recall we entered into the Shadowlands, rescued a missing tiefling refugee child, and have been charged with rescuing yet another group of people from Moonrise Towers. Since she thinks her parents were there, I have the rather regrettable suspicion that the two shadows that were following her might have been her parents. But we didn't check the shadow stuff left behind to see. Anyway, we're currently heading westward into the Shadowlands seeking the House of Healing. And I think this might be the way in. At the very least, we hear somebody back there. And yeah, sure enough, it says House of Healing. Just had to step close enough to it. With style.
I don't need any attention right now.
I don't know if we want to split the party at this point. Looks like I got a view of what's going on in there. Oh, and it looks like we might possibly have the option of climbing the roof as well. And oh, skeletons out back, that doesn't bode well. Let's see, there's a key. Surgery and Physiology is Sharon's primer. Let's see, every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished. Every quote spoke precise. Sharon aphorisms, general philosophies accompany the explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only a sacrifice is mastery gained, so as Our Lady said, and so shall I say unto you, dearest reader. The darkness is infinite, but the Master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted and his pupils fully versed, when there comes time for one final listen, he will become the subject laid fully bare for his students to consult, examine, and dissect. The sisters shall meet one day, first in whole, last in part, only then will they be masters. Oh, looks like there's a painted chest with Poisoner's Glove. Whenever you deal poison damage, the target needs to save on a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned. Potentially useful for a sneaky, devious type.
What's in here?
Although I am, curiously enough, not that much of a poison user. And looks like we've got some more reagents. Ooh. Healing potions. We can definitely make use of those. Nothing on the bottle racks.
Light on my feet.
Looks like another bunch of readable tombstones.
Dedicated to Rondel Peak, stonemason. Never missed a day's work due to illness, barring his last.
Here lies Becklin Ironclaw. May the gods usher him in to meet his reward. In memory of friend Slockley Baker, none could work miracles with yeast as he
Here we
did.
go.
Here lies Udlin Quiggs, fishmonger, survived by his 9 cats. Why do I suspect that they ate rather well at the end?
In memory of Eggery Chops, toy maker and patron of mischievous children all over.
Here lies Ondapellos, who coughed for 18 years. Here lies Sion Greencloak. She loved the forest. May she find it once again. Okay, that one is unlocked. Okay, and there's definitely something down this way because I can see the path of Shadow Cursed Dwarf, Shadow Mastiff, Shadow Cursed Human, Shadow Cursed Half-Orc. But we can continue down this pathway a bit without being seen, or open those doors there. And I'm kind of curious to see how far we can go without getting around this whole large house. And it looks like we got the potential high ground situation here for when we do have to fight those guys, because clearly we're going to have to eventually. I mean, that's a given, right? And hey, look. Pile of bones, pile of skulls. And yeah, the fire just blinks out.
Don't mind if I do.
But we can grab another Shadow Root Sack. And oh, something spotted us here. Or close to spotting us if we head that way. Okay, well, this looks like the House of Healing again.
Wraithwyn House of Healing. Presiding Surgeon, Malus Thorm.
Let's go ahead and head back to the back way that we found earlier. I get the feeling that may be a bit more advantageous. Well, it looks like that goes into an empty room. And I know I'm thinking like a rogue, not a bard, but I'm totally getting Return to the Cathedral vibes off this whole area. You Thief the Dark Project fans know what I'm talking about. Okay, so slightly... Okay, apparently I can't open that door. Or a window. Sister Patricia. Woodwind Necrology. Oh, whoop. Well, apparently I just walked into, well, Sightline, but I haven't triggered anything yet, so... So yeah, let's just stay up on this floor, shall we? Let's see, so Death and Divinity, a Godly Guide. Death is too powerful a force for even a single god to contain. It is a duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered into smaller pieces, disease, war, and funeral rites, but there must always be an overseer of the cycle as life falls away. For countless aeons, it was Jegrel, the Lord of the Dead, of everything, presided over mortality, with his unblinking stare, until he grew weary. Young Baal, Bane, and Merkel must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death, yet he used their ambitions to free himself. Merkel claimed privacy over death from Jegrel's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. What is murder if not the most violent of death seized by Baal and his incessant greed? What need would there be for noble Kelemorv to judge passing souls if one deity could hold the process entirely? Even gods can die. After all, those who worship death should remember that above all else. And in strange eons, even death may sure die. Library and records. Isn't that where we are now? It looks like another way down. And this looks like another way in. If we walked around a different way. Let's see, Scroll of Feigned Death. The Lords of Madness, Yenog. Of all the demon lords, few have made their mark on the world as firmly as Yenog. Though his ravenous hunger is claimed to be mindless compulsion, there is nothing mindless about the thorough insinuation of his presence in the world by his chosen gnolls. But how are gnolls created? First, the chosen of Yenog must do as their master wills, kill. A hyena, then that then feeds on the corpse of the chosen's victim, and a gnoll is born with the glutted belly of the hyena. Gnolls thus are hunger manifest. They ravage any living being, tearing bone and body asunder, leaving behind only bones. They care not for material gain, only to satiate their hunger. That satiation itself is an offering to Yenog, funneled directly to him. Some might envy the gnolls for such a tangible connection to the creator god, but the envy would melt to utter terror as soon as the beast's rotting breath and wicked cackles made their way through the dark of night. If you should find yourself the object of gnollish pursuit, burn your corpses, cover your scent, and pray to whoever may aid you, for there is no bribing, begging, or reasoning with hunger incarnate. Inkwell. Mage armor. And gilded chest. Alright, lockpick. Good thing I still have plenty of thieves' tools. There we go. Alright, well, elixir of lightning resistance, oil of diminution, fire resistance, and a fair bit of gold. And this is why we look at even the stuff that isn't highlighted. Looks like armor. And it looks like just a pair of gloves. Surgery kit. And yeah, candle just snuffs out like that. Ah, well, that does not appear to be the, wait a minute, a button.
You have my attention.
This is going to be the ledge jump all over again, isn't it?
I've got a long road ahead.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I'd love to, thanks.
At least things have stayed interesting.
No, no. Okay.
What a charmer.
There's no time to waste.
Because everybody was about to dash off the minute it got back up. Oh, and good. I didn't accidentally kill the whole party by dropping this on their head. It could probably happen.
I have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Need to find a way forward.
And it looks like there's a staff bedding pool. Let's see. Foreign body must be lodged in a redacted cavity. Once the guess is made and not be made again, minimum bet 1 gold P. Round 1 bets. Lindwig, chicken egg, wine bottle, carrot, candlestick, winner, ogre's finger. Round 2 bets 15 GP. Live rat, winner, and yuck. Children's doll, pearl necklace, marbles, potato minotaur horn. Round 3 bets, pool 17. Quill, cremation urn, flute, whipping cane, troll's tooth. Well, this does seem like a serious medical facility for serious people.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
And somehow I know that there is a shop through here. Because of my amazing bard senses. It looks like I sent something through that way there. Bone saw, rib cage, silver tray. And suddenly I sent a whole bunch of stuff up top. Urgent request for supplies.
Give it a shot.
Let's see. Haverford Hospital, Baldur's Gate. We reach out in dire times in Redwind. War has come. Do you not teach as our duty to mend all who break, comfort all who ail, without regard for the gods they worship or the champions they heed. Yet our search amongst Lord abides by his own creed, the will of Shar, he might say. And I dare not argue with him or any Thorm. He allows supplies to dwindle, leaves impatience injuries to fester so he may study, and commands me to nurse only dark justiciars to seek treatment. I beg you, sir, madam, please deliver his aids on my clothes, every tear and cleanse every wound, even those of Harper and Selûnites. We will humbly accept all you can offer, potions, herbs, sutures, even clerics, help us to heal. Rusty short sword and a rustic chest. Well,
Always room for more.
well, that rustic chest is just begging to be picked. Oh, but the heavy chest will apparently count as theft if I take from it. And it looks like Sister Cinda is the one there.
No traps, please.
Oil of accuracy. Well, you know, the creeping around is fun for me, but, you know, we found a back way in. We should probably take it.
What's hiding here?
Looks like Sister Julia, who just has a bone saw. Although I'm not strictly sure how hostile these folk are going to be.
Should mind my step.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Let's see. A student, yes, do please enlighten me. A student, yes, do please enlighten me. Emphasis on sarcasm.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
What the fuck is this loon talking about?
And how did her armor suddenly go from pink to green?
What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
You are well on your way, but one white orb disfigures you still. Let us finish the cure.
Let's see, the sisters aren't ready, they'll make me sick instead of curing me. Religion, recall what you know of Shar's teachings.
You remember a Sharan maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
Your subject is tainted. Shara's succor must only be granted to the willing. As long as I'm at it.
The sisters' blades are bloodied and dull. Only the most measured hand could make a clean incision.
So now if your blade is tainted, Shara's succor may only be willing. Their blades are uneven, efficiency will require further training.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well. And yet these sisters must exercise their gifts, for the art of absence lies in its execution. How to proceed? I wonder.
I've read your treatise. Initiate the first listener, die by my hand. For the sisters to learn, you must submit.
Yes. Submit.
And everybody approves of this.
Dark-fingered embrace. I see now. By example, I must edify and quell the light that blinds us. Come, sisters, soothe me.
And that apparently just let us level. Well, actually, no, it didn't level us, but we got a ton of experience from it.
The great cure. Final. Final. Forever.
Cure, he was cured. Well, as they say, only one thing left to do. Go through his clothes and look through his change. But it looks like there is a magic loot here. Surgeon subjugation element, paralyzing critical. Once prolonged rest and scoring a critical hit, the wearer can paralyze for 2 turns. Gold, Pegasus feather, supply pack, Zorn scales, Lolf's candle, and a key. Well, we just got the journal updated for Wake Up Art. What just happened? We found a loot bearing Art's initials in the House of Healing. Maybe playing it for him will bring him back to his senses. Yeah, a bit of a leap of faith to think that that's his loot, but, you know, one more fun thing while we're here. Blood bank. I was just thinking, do I have a Speak with Dead scroll handy? Actually, let me send all my scrolls to Gale. Sort by type. I'm pretty sure he has most of these already.
Lost in thought.
Ooh, I don't have Disguise Self yet. Or Knock.
Still breathing.
And
Despite
let's see if anybody has anything to say about this.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Okay, nothing new from him.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
Well, I thought they'd all have something to say about me, you know, fast-talking,
Hey, soldier.
and suddenly her armor is green again. Pink, green. Weird. Anyway.
Your desire.
Gale. Let's see. Speak with Dead. Speak with Dead.
The corpse remains silent.
Okay, the victim has nothing to say. And can't target undead. Well, yeah, I guess he was undead. Well, anyway, we will go ahead and take the fast route. And next time, we will pick up with seeing what we can do with that loot. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll see you next time. Take care until then.
Just about.